Episode 3764, God Isn't Just an Emergency Contact.
Moms, it's time to rediscover, rejuvenate, and renew who you are in mind, body, and spirit. Welcome to Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie, the show to help you do just that. Here's your host, certified life coach, personal trainer, and nutritionist, Christiane Wargo.
Happy day. I hope you're ready for an extraordinary week because God wants to tap into your talents that He's given you. He wants to raise you up to go out and impact the world that you touch. But one thing you got to remember, God isn't just an emergency contact. For those of you who are brand new to Create Your Now, welcome to this incredible family. I'm so delighted of your presence. If you already haven't had the opportunity, you'll want to head on over to createyournow.com where you can learn more and sign up for the Kisses newsletter, the Keep It Simple strategy, everyday solutions to live, love, and impact. You know, most of us scramble for direction when life throws chaos or crisis our way. Emergencies, medical issues, roadblocks, a sudden heartbreak. It summons us to dial God like a 911, a divine 911. But what if I told you that God isn't just an emergency contact? What if He's not interested only in the blood and flood moments of your life, but once in on your daily grind, your routine decisions, and your quiet hours? Proverbs 4, verse 11 is a beautiful, powerful promise. I am guiding you in wisdom, and I am leading you to do what is right. This isn't a half-hearted occasional check-in. It's a full-time, intentional leading by God's own wisdom, aiming at your good and what's right for you. But you see, here's the truth bomb. It's easy to outsource our direction to every guru. The trends that are out there, social medias, and their voices that are screaming at us for our attention. We get distracted trying to piece together our purpose from everyone but the one who authored our very lives. Yet, God's whisper is steady beneath the noise if you choose to listen. And that's the key. You got to choose to listen. I mean, have you picked up the Bible recently? Not a devotional book, not just even sitting here listening to me. I mean, I'm glad you tune in. I am very grateful. And I'm glad you share and you subscribe. That's all wonderful. And I do believe that God has a divine appointment for us. You're not just called here just because. You're not wasting your time. I don't want to waste your time. But I'm not God. I do not have all the answers. And you need to get into His Word. And when you do, it's amazing how clear it is that God truly is intimately involved in the daily path that you walk. Look at Psalm 32, verse 8. I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my loving eye on you. And then go on over to Isaiah 30, verse 21. It reminds us whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, this is the way, walk in it. And then Jesus taught Himself, right? Matthew chapter 6, verse 33, but seek first His kingdom and His righteousness, and all things will be given to you as well. Showing us that daily dependence on God's guidance, what God wants for us, sets everything else in order. And believe it or not, we as a human being, we desire and we want order. Why do you think we have habits? Because it creates order. Think about this. It's not about what everyone else does, but what we do with God. God isn't just an emergency contact, but sometimes we use Him as just as that. And maybe you're in a season of life where things are just going, and you just can't slow down. You're putting out one fire after the other. You find yourself, just kind of flailing, going, I don't know. I'm going to show up and we're going to see what happens. But let me ask you this. Are you tuning into God's wisdom before launching into your day? Or are you waiting until disruption forces your focus? There's a big difference to the approach. When you wake up and your feet hit the floor, what are you doing? Is it praise be to God? And then let's get through this today, God? Or is it, I got this, God, no problem, and you just go? My friend, when you invite God into the everyday, your work decisions, your relationships, into your marriage, how you parent your children, how you send off your children to school. Did you know school's around the corner? I know we're still in July, but August is around the corner. And then September, and pretty soon it's like Christmas. But God invites you to allow him to be a part of your everyday, even in your quiet coffee moments. You gain a compass that cuts through confusion and guesswork, but you got to allow it to happen. God doesn't just bar down the door. He doesn't just run over you and say, I'm here, let me in. If he did, the whole world would already bow down to him. Does the whole world bow down to him? No, because he gave us choice. He gave us free will. He doesn't want to force himself upon us. He wants us to choose him, to be in relationship with him. And that's why when you look at Proverbs 4, verse 11, it's not just a feel-good verse. It's a call to stop treating God like a backup plan and start living with him as your active guide, as your counselor, allowing him to be ever present in your life. You don't need to figure it all out alone or panic when storms come, because they're going to. And if you're in kind of a beautiful sunrise or sunset right now and you're enjoying rainbows and roses, fabulous. But be prepared, because the storms do come. Remember, you don't get roses and rainbows without the storms. God's wisdom isn't just for emergencies. It's the blueprint for right living, holistic living. It's a lifestyle, and it's available every single day. So the next time you're tempted to lean on your own understanding, meaning, oh yeah, God, I got this, which we know, God says that's not how it works. Just go to Proverbs 3, verse 5 and 6. Or maybe you're tuning out God's voice in the noise. Remember this. God's got you. He's leading you. Not just to survive the chaos, but to do what is right in the moments you might otherwise overlook. My friend, you don't have to chase down every how-to out there, because the ultimate creator and counselor is right with you, ready to lead you step by step through the ordinary and the extraordinary. Tune in, listen, walk wisely. God's got you always. Go in peace, be present, be incredible, be you. I love you so very much. I cannot wait to see you on the other side. Blessings, hugs, and lots and lots of love. We'll talk to you real soon. Have a glorious, blessed week. Bye-bye.
Feeling inspired, ready to train for life and love your journey? Visit createyournow.com for more incredible resources to help you along the way. We'll see you next time on Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie. And remember, always be sure you consult your physician before beginning any health and fitness plan.